Do you feel like you've been learning English for a while and you're working hard, but you still feel stuck? You feel like your English is not improving. You're not seeing any results. I got you. In this video, we will discuss why this happens, why your English is not improving, and what can you do about it. But first, hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Asim. I'm a polyglot. On this channel, we help young people like you speak English fluently and confidently while enjoying the process. So let's get started. Learning English can be sometimes overwhelming because you feel like you've been putting in the work but you're not seeing any results. Your English is not improving. Let's understand why this happens by looking at how you spend your day. Let me guess what your day looks like. You wake up in the morning, you get ready, you go to school or work, then you come back home and you use your phone for the rest of the day. If this is you and you feel stuck, then your English is not gonna improve because you're not doing anything, you're not putting in the work, you're not taking any kind of action. I'm not saying this is necessarily you. You might be different, you might be putting in the hours, you might be listening and speaking, and still your English is not improving. There's a very different kind of problem. But I'm particularly talking about those people who are not doing anything, who are being lazy and still expecting to see results. If you're a different kind of person and you're not being lazy, you're not being like those people, then let's analyze your methods. Let's analyze what you're doing to improve your English, because you might be following methods that are not aligned with your goals. If you plant an apple seed and you expect to grow mangoes, then it's not gonna happen. It's impossible. For example, I spent a lot of time, years in school studying grammar, thinking that it would make me fluent in English, but it did not. Grammar is great for getting good grades in school, but it's not good for fluency. Analyze your learning process, look at your actions, look at what methods you're using to improve your English. Are those methods aligned with your goals? Meaning, are they helping you reach your goals or are they not? If they help you with your goals, then yeah, sure, keep doing them. But if they're not, then change your learning process. Maybe you can watch my last few videos to learn which methods you can follow to improve your English. Now let's talk about stage 3. So stage 1 people were those who were being lazy, who were not putting any effort but still expecting some results. Stage 2 people were those kind of people who were following wrong methods, like I was learning grammar and it did not work. Now stage 3 is people who are following the right methods but still they're not seeing any progress. If you fall into this category, then this is for you. Here's a strange thing about learning English that I want to share with you, and that is you don't see clear progress. Like when you go to the gym, you work out, after a week or two you start seeing progress, like you get bigger biceps, you get bigger chest, your legs grow bigger, even if it's a little bit, but you still see progress. But with English it's difficult. The progress is not measurable. You cannot really see how much you've improved in English unless you take a test. And the thing about learning anything is that if you don't see results fast, if you don't see the progress you've made, you're more likely to give up. That's why we need to find a way to notice our progress, otherwise we're gonna give up. When you notice your progress, when you see how much you've improved, you will be more motivated and therefore you will improve fast. One way to record and kind of see your progress is to record yourself speaking English every single day, or at least like 2 times or 1 time a week. You don't have to upload the video on YouTube or anything. You just open the camera of your phone and you just talk about a topic for 3 to 5 minutes. If you record yourself once a week or 2 times a week, after 2 or 3 months, you can watch your first recording and see how much you've improved. I do this with my YouTube videos sometimes when I'm kind of not motivated and I kind of feel down about my English. I go to my first YouTube video, I watch it and I see how much I've improved. When you have a way to measure your progress and see how much you've improved, you're more likely to continue and keep going. The last idea I want to teach you is the learning curve. I'm sure it's going to help you keep going and get over this feeling of, oh, I'm not improving. As they say, before success, you need to become the type of person who deserves success. And it's the same with English. Before you are fluent in English, you need to acquire skills so that you deserve being fluent. And those skills are understanding, speaking skills, communication skills, and some social skills. Learning those skills actually takes a lot of time and practice. That's why it's called the learning curve. Before you get to your goal, before you achieve success in anything, you have to go through this learning curve. You have to go through this process to acquire the skills. So if you've been learning English for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or maybe 1 month and 1 week, and you're saying, oh, my English is not improving, I'm putting in the work, but nothing is happening, you're going through this learning curve and you have to be patient. You have to keep putting in the work. You have to follow the right steps because in the beginning, the work you put in, the listening you do, the speaking practice you do, levels up your skills. I guess what I'm trying to say here is that learning English takes time. This stuff takes time. Learning any language takes time. You have to be patient. You have to keep putting in the work every single day. You have to be consistent, and then after a few months, you will see the results. You will become fluent. Okay, I recently started doing one on one coaching calls with my students where I act as your English partner. We choose a topic and we talk about it in English. I correct your mistakes and I give you feedback to help you improve fast. This is the best way to practice your English speaking. If you're interested, book a one on one meeting call with me with the link in the description below. Okay, I hope this lesson was helpful. See you in the next one. Bye bye.